today. From Highmark Stadium.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, he finds his man, complete. It's Brewer. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Was good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you got to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try and eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lance forced out to his left. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the 49ers have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Well, here we sit, week 17, just 1 more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
On 2nd and 7, Allen flushed out right. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the middle they go. Graves. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Jenkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jenkins. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. On 2nd down now. It's Graves, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, he finds his man, complete. That's Brewer. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He finds his man, complete. It's Brewer. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. The kick by Joseph is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs. And
confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Lance to throw it. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jermaine Johnson from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now Lance. And that will be incomplete. Matt Milano, the man to break up the throw. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, it's Graves. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground. Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball? Absolutely. You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Brewer. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now a handoff up the middle. Jenkins. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Graves. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Graves. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do...
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Four yards remain for 2nd down. Lance going to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Play action. Now it's Lance. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And here come the Bills. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Allen's throw there, hauled in by Claypool. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Throw left side complete. That's Brewer. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Graves, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
On 3rd down, the defense decided to blitz. A very good job of recognizing it, stepping away from the pressure, and finding open space to scramble and pick up a 1st down.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that, he said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10 at their own 42. And Lance now to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Lance now on 1st down. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Niners at 13-3 now on the year. And they've been flawless these last couple months, winners of 9 in a row.
And let's give them a ton of credit because in a league that's built on any given Sunday, any team can win. To run off this kind of a streak, this kind of a number, that's pretty darn impressive.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Okay, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Gregory Rousseau just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Lance. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Here we go. Flat, 95.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Quez Watkins, the intended target. And it's 2nd down. Here's Allen. Completion here to Claypool. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Graves. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Brewer. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Time for our first check of the NFL scoreboard. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Off of play action, here's Lance. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Now left side on the swing pass. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Lance, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Throwing on first down is Lance. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Lance. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. To Chenault on the slant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing now is Lance. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Second down and goal. Lance. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen, he finds his man, complete. It's Brewer. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Allen now looks to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. $13 yards the tally on the return there. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
Ready, flat, 95.
On 1st down, Lance. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. So only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On play action, Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Now Lance again. Bellinger hauls it in out left side. And they're going to get this up to midfield. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a play fake. Lance. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
From the 17, Lance. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. So certainly not at all what you're looking for here to start the 3rd quarter. A fumble on their opening drive.
Not at all. You're exactly right about that, because this had a chance to be the drive to put everything away. A touchdown here, that might have put everything out of reach for them. They definitely handed out a lifeline to the defense on that play.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. On 2nd down, It's Graves, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Graves. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Niners set to take over on offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Yeah, difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 41, Lance. That's out to Hill, right side complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a ½ a foot. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. The 71 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Lance. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Flushed out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he nearly got the 1st himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. So the drive will continue. After the conversion on 4th, they'll work from the 20 on 1st down. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Lance. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Lance. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Laviska Shenault from 4 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Graves. He'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. One final try here for Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brewer. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, We've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number one for what we've seen this season.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44. This offense so far on third down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Lance to throw on 2nd down here. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Back to throw. Lance. Wide open receiver complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Lance. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. They give it off here to the tight end.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Allen. He finds his man complete. It's Graves. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen over the middle. That's caught by Claypool. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Jenkins, and he'll be taken down at the 34. A tackle made by Boye Mafe. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Allen. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. From 4 yards out. And the Bills are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down now, Hooks. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
We got three, fellas, we got 3.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Hooks, and he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours. Right? So is your body going to be awake when it's time to play? A lot of teams actually rehearse it. They practice it. Maybe the week of the game, they move everything up to that time frame so guys get used to doing it that way. I remember when I played at Tennessee, when we had to go from east to west, our trainer, Tim Karen, said, leave your watches on East Coast time. Every piece of information we got was East Coast Standard Time. Try to psychologically tell us what to do, as well as prepare our bodies the same way.
So for the Niners, they get yet another victory to finish the year at 14-3 overall. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, it will indeed be a 10-loss season as they wrap up 7-10. And I think you